When I was in school, my school had this kind of thing where they have someone from the last year to be the school president. So every year around the third or the fourth school month, the candidates would start going to every classroom, sharing their campaign and basically convincing everyone why they should be the president. For context, in my country, there's no such thing as high school or middle school or any of that. It's just school, and everyone of every age goes to the same place. They're just in different school years and different classrooms. But for the sake of universal understanding, I will be using those names. Now, at the time I was in elementary school, I was around 8 or 9 years old, and we were in the middle of history class just learning random facts about my country and the world, when all of a sudden I felt a funny sensation in my stomach, one that I was very familiar with. I needed to fart. Now, me being the kind of shy kid I was, of course I didn't get up and ask the teacher if I could go to the toilet, since it was just a fart. It's not that big of a deal, right? Well, I was wrong. I held in within myself for at least half an hour, and it was starting to put things upside down inside of me. Now, half an hour for holding a fart doesn't sound like much for a normal person, right? But I was no normal person. I was an 8-year-old with the digestive system of an 8-year-old kid. But I was shy as hell, and I still just held it back because what's the worst that could happen? Well, this time I was right, or so I thought. The gas completely disappeared. It wasn't anywhere to be found in my body. I didn't let it out, but it just went away. Finally, relief. Now, about the beginning of the story, I was mentioning something about my school and selecting the school president and all that. Why is that relevant? Well, now that I was relieved, a group of high schoolers came knocking on the door and told the teacher they were going to do their presentation, their speech for their campaign, right? Everything is fine, everything is good. So they start with their presentation, and now the thing about these speeches is it's absolutely silent. Everyone but the speaker must be completely silent, especially because the school I was attending was very strict with discipline. So you could not move around, you could not be talking to anyone, you could not be doing anything until it was over and they let people ask questions. So they keep going with their presentation, everything is going all right. But the thing is, these girls are a bit too shy, so they speak in a very quiet voice, it's kind of hard to hear them, and you really need to pay close attention to what they're saying, and it's really complicated. The room is really big, there's like at least 30 people in there, and the fart, which I thought was long gone, had decided to come back, and seems like he had been in the gym or getting roids or something, because it came back stronger, and it was kicking my ass even harder. So inside of me I'm thinking, like, I'm a tough guy, I can endure this, I can control it and hold it back again. I beat him once, I can beat him again, right? Or so I thought. The speech was close to an end. The girls for some reason decided to stay silent. I think they were just trying to look for some information or like answer some bullshit question or something. And in the middle of that silence, I just lost the battle.
What's wrong? Snake! Snake!
I could no longer hold it back. A fart so loud it could have easily been mistaken by a jet engine was let out. Fortunately for me, I was in the middle of the classroom and the sound dispersed very well, so no one turned around to look at me. But instead, they all were looking around in the place with total confusion, wondering what just happened. What was that noise that filled the room a second ago? The presidential candidate was already in embarrassment, and the teacher just said something along the lines of, "Whoever it is that needs to go to the toilet, you can just ask for it. There is no need for that in this classroom." Or well, at least that's how I remember things, to be honest. Probably they all knew it was me. Probably they were too embarrassed to say anything. And well, that's a good thing. It didn't scar me for life. And for myself, well, I did what any other sane person would have done in that situation. I played dumb and acted as confused as everyone else, pretending it wasn't me, the one who let it rip in the middle of the presidential speech. And to be honest, to this day, I hope I am the only one that remembers this experience, because it was utterly embarrassing. There's nothing I could say about it. And if by chance or for any reason there is someone I went to school with during that time watching this, well, yes, it was me. I did it. Thank you all for watching my video, and please let me know in the comments if you have ever experienced something similar. I hope I am not the only person that had to endure this. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more embarrassing moments caught in 4K. See you next time.